I hope this will not actually dampen the stream quality. It shouldn't. My PC should be able to handle this. But basically, yeah, I need to pre-record this now if I want the entire VOD with the music and all that, so I'm going to record while also streaming. And the VODs are not gonna have any sound anymore of the game. That is just a precaution so that my channel won't get nuked from the automatic recognition bot thing that Twitch has. Shouldn't be an issue, it is an issue, so yeah. So this is the Phantom Town we heard about, huh? It's like something from a horror film. I find the place unsettling too, but we mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysium box. Yeah, a DMCA prevention, indeed. First of all, let's try and find some hidden coins. There must be one more, come on. Oh, can't find it, that's okay. Oh, fancy running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi and all that. Hey, you're the postman, yep. And got post to deliver here, but it's always dark when I come, so it takes forever. No wonder people here always seem so on the edge. Well, that's all the more reason for me to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the post. Wow, you deliver letters all the way out here? I certainly do, and I've a schedule to keep while doing it. So on that note, I'll be off, see you around. See, my friend the postman works very wide area for delivery. But how can he cover Dropstone and Solsons every single day? The two towns are so far apart, it would simply be impossible. You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many. I suppose so. Oh, you had something funny and not so funny happen today? That doesn't sound good. Are you alright there, Flora? You didn't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as white as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away. I don't see any hotels. If there were any, you'd think there'd be a sign or something? Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. Let's find the hotel for Flora to rest in. Near the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly the local hotel. Though it lacks any sign, even though if you studied the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is the hotel. Can you work out which of these 4 buildings is the hotel? Well, I'm gonna let you guys guess. It is indeed quite obvious. You had a pizza at a good pizza place first time over their WhatsApp. After 2 hours nothing even got through to them, so I sent text that the other can be cancelled. Fun thing? Now you get the order for free 6 PM Tuesday. I mean... weird. Very weird. So, which of these do you guys think is the hotel? A, B, C, or D? If they only received it 2 hours after closing, they're gonna deliver. Yeah, fair. My dad is stupid if it doesn't work with the stuff they set up. So, which one is the hotel? Any clues? You don't have the brain power to guess for this right now, huh? Well, okay. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's C. It says it blatantly.
Let's see if
Okay, so. Got it.
piece of cake.
That's right, the windows on, and the clock on the hotel door, but building C spell out the word hotel. Ingredients, creamy fluff. As I said, we're not gonna do the tea stuff because it's the most annoying one of all. What are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little bit. I think that with some rest I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going back to learn more about this town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest? Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor. You weren't even looking for it. Was too busy. You were too busy typing. That's totally fine. Do you think Flora's going to be okay? I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She might just be exhausted from a long journey. I think our best course of action is to gather whatever information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. What an interesting hotel. Good evening, sir. Do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Fraser visited Falsons. The Elysian box and the fact we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by. I'm sure of it. Do you think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well? It's still too early to tell, but I know more if we can work out why Dr. Schrader ventured onto here. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box. Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor. Okay, so wanted to see if there's hint coins, but if you click on the hotel thing, I'll just... Let's go into there. There we go. Okay, let's continue onward then. Mark my word, Samuel. It's here in town, I can guarantee that. You're to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me as soon as you find it, okay? Oh, come on, Uncle. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? Dunno, it kind of sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Am I just playing tricks on me? Could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out there and start looking. Okay, no need to blow a gasket. I'm going. What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? Would appear that they too are out on the hunt for something. Look, Professor, what on earth could that be? Some strange sort of book. Perhaps somebody dropped it while running about town. Yikes! Take a butcher's at this crazy symbol on the cover. Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat. Well, whatever it is, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I wonder what's written inside. Sad to tell, these locks mean we can only read the first entry. Still, this symbol intrigues me. Say, Professor, maybe somebody in that antique shop over there can tell something about it. Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. Beluga seems to be working Sammy like a dog, sending him all over town in a frantic search for some unknown item. It's unclear why Beluga would set up a secret train line connected to Falsons, but it's clear this item is very important to him. What could it be? Yes. who's there? Okay, I guess nothing more. Inspector, tell me, where did you come from? Took the words right off my mouth, Lottie. I wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some few broken dropstone, I was able to deduce that this town and the Elysium box are linked. The trader had stockpiled quite a stack of research on the Elysium box. The criminal I'm in pursuit of, more likely than not, killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to trace the box. When I found it, I found the culprit. Well, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. Didn't think Inspector tell me what's that sharp. Did you say something odd? No sir, not a word. Because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. Got a murder to catch and a car back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving. I mean, yes sir. Oops. Oh my goodness. That is a bit annoying. Taskbar. Always click on it and I have to close the app I clicked on. Okay, so Inspector tell me had the same idea. I wonder how he got here though in this cart. That lit to full sense. Good day, are you out shopping for anything in particular? I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. There are a few things we'd like to ask about it. However, first, there's this book we found. We're also wondering if you ever heard of an antique known as the Elysium box. Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third person to ask about it today. The third? Those two detectives you saw were just asking about it, and half an hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching around town for the box. Can you describe this young lady? Oh, she was quite a beauty. She wasn't a looker, but she had a face that seemed somehow familiar. And the officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my customers, I forgot, who mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in Falklands, it could have been in the Herzen Museum. I suggest you check it there. Where might we find this museum? Just look for the big building in the middle of town on the north side. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. This is an extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, did you mention that you'd also found a book? Yes, that's right. Be free to take a look at it. Quite an unusual construction for a book of its age. Lovely work and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on the book's cover? I was just about to comment on how familiar its symbol seems, though there's no significance I'm aware of. I must confess, what drew my eyes to the book was its locks. Old gadgets of this sort always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so I might be able to open the locks with any old key you can find. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this one does the trick? Think of it as my way of thanking you both for showing me something interesting. Many thanks, my good man. Oh, it's too bad we didn't find out more about that book. It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside from now. It's time to pay a visit to the Herzen Museum. I've heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around town about that box. Oh, but I just... And before you say anything, I don't care who your old man is. No one's above the law. In my eyes, anyone now chasing the Elysium box moves to the top of my list of suspects. No, you got it all wrong. Sure, if you wouldn't mind... What is it, Barton? Can't you see him in the middle of something here? Yes, about that, sure. The criminal we seek killed the man to obtain the Elysium box, so the villain should have it already. If the young lady was a culprit, she'd have no need to ask around about the box, in my opinion, sir. Oh, is that so now, Barton? Don't recall ever asking for your analysis of the situations. Terribly sorry, sure. Please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment. I should just be going now. Barton, get back here this instant, you pilchard. Hey, that's the girl we saw at Dropstone Station. What was her name, Katie? No, that's not it. I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya. Yes, that's the one. I wonder what she's doing here. First of all, let's see if we can find another hint coin somewhere. Because this city is full of details, but no, not really. Okay, let's continue. Now that guy, Mr. Schubert, seems quite distressed. Schnurrbert, I should say. Or Starchen in English. Okay, fair. Now there's a couple of mugs I've seen before. Hey, I know you. And I know Faye, cause that's what brought you to me. You, me, and that swanky tea set of yours together. Now that we're all reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Bring me something nice, would you? You want us to make tea for you? That's right, whippersnapper, but nothing fancy. A cup of citrus classic will do the trick. It's so easy to make, even a baby could do it. A baby with a magic tea set, that is. Hey you, all you need is some oasis leaves, a little brisk berry, and a sprinkle of citronia seeds. Young whippersnapper, yes. So, oasis leaves, brisk berry, and citronia seed. Certainly you have to tip my hat to this tea's drinkability. I imagine it would be delicious iced as well. Yep, and since it's nice and light, I'm sure just about anyone would be happy to have a cup. Yes, I myself am partial to this lovely fruit aftertaste. Fantabulous! The smile spread across Starson's Scarfron's face. He seems restored and cheerful. Not a bad cup of tea you made, Charlie. Of course you couldn't have pulled it off without my expert directions, so don't get cocky. You know, this town's filled with thirsty folks. You got the tea set, so the way I see it is your responsibility to help people. If you manage to help everyone out with a tea break, good things will happen. This I promise. Gosh, Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with just a cup of tea? Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a hot cup of tea. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread some happiness. Okay, well, first of all, we have the old diary. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed it all. As the Duke's son, the unfortunate reality that most people are overly polite and falling towards me, but this girl was warm and real and treated me like she did everyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another. And it shows. Her intelligence is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her and have already started courting her. However, I fear that father seems less than pleased with the idea. We're not gonna do this. I just wanted to blah 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 blah. I just want to get the new things away. We're gonna play the hamster game in the end once we got all the items, because it's quite cute, but yeah. Not right now. And we never actually went into the thing to actually click on all the riddles, so there we go. Okay, so hello there, person. Golly, you two sure are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you. Why don't you rest a while this puzzle I've got here? There are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10 meters. The way they are arranged crumbles space between them. Can you find the area meters squared off the section colored right below? Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. Well... Isn't it just 10 by 10? I don't think I need to actually calculate anything. No, I do.
Well,
Too bad, you shouldn't need to do any complex math to solve this one. Yeah, that's what I'm... It's 1.5, yeah. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm stupid. I forgot the circle. It doesn't really matter because you can make this into a square. And then you have 20 by 20. So basically you have a square here. Yeah, my brain didn't work. I calculated it, no, not the other. So basically we have a 20 by 20. I forgot the
this
circle.
puzzle solved.
Ah, stupid me. That's fine.
And there we have it.
Nice job. Right section has an area of 400 square meters. If you quarter the space between the flower beds and fill the pieces into the circle shown in the diagram on the right, you can turn the circle into a square. Yes. You were staring and brain decided to go upline. Yeah, as I said, I'm a bit under the weather. My brain takes a while. You might notice that's actually because I'm skipping some words while reading and misreading some other words, but yeah, happens. Golly, you ran through that puzzle so fast it made my head spin. You're just one of those people who does everything in a hurry. I get tired just thinking about it. Yeah, indeed, happens. I guess it's quite human. It doesn't really matter which side we go to, we need to go both sides. Professor, just seen Inspector Shelmy over there. No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. Ooh, made it shiny, huh? It seems that he's finally worked out that the key to solving it lies here in Falsense. Maybe the Inspector almost got a grip of the situation for once. So let me confirm. This here is the man you've witnessed dusting around about the Elysian box, no doubt about it. Yep, the man in the photograph is the one I remember that face anymore. Well, that seals the deal, just as I suspected. My instincts are never wrong. Oh, you finally remembered what you wanted to do. Nice. Come along now, Barton, or we're moving on. Oh yes, sir. Right behind you, sir. The lobster house. That's quite a fancy thing. Also the photograph shop. Have a look at these photos of town, Luke. Whoever took them is fine A for details. Controller was sweet, Icebox was great, was Bar's bite is the best. Yeah, I'm quite happy you like everything. You can see that the pictures aren't quite in chronological order. Do you think you can work out the order in which the picture should be displayed? We got the puzzle. Okay, so... Both photographs decorate the wall of Joseph's photo studio. Each photo depicts the same area and was taken at the exact same time of day. However, each photo was taken at a different point in time, and if you look carefully, you can work out the order in which these pictures were taken. Enter your answer using the letters attached to each picture, starting with the earliest, so A, B, C, D, for example. A must be the last, because that is where that thing stopped working. C could be the first, because the street lights aren't on yet. Could be in summer. There's somebody sitting at the window in B. So I wonder if that is... Doesn't really show anything. Also in A, the door has been colored of the photo studio. I would say it's C. And then either B or D, I have no clue. And then A. And just C, B, D, A.
Just leave it to me.
Nope.
Well,
C, D, B.
I'm stumped.
C, D, B, A. Maybe?
Let's see.
Yeah,
if
okay.
this works.
I didn't know what the person was saying, if it was early in or not, but the correct order is C, D, B. I see the street light has yet to be installed, but indeed a light has been built. In B, there's a new building in the background, and the restaurant's window is broken. Oh, it's a broken window. Oh, it looked like... Okay, there was a person soon. Finally, in A, broken window seems... A broken window seen in B has been patched up. Some of the lights and the rest of the lines have burned out. What's more, the door of the photo studio has been painted a different color. Yeah. No clue about the building in the background. Yeah, no, I didn't notice that either. I didn't pay attention to the background. There we are. If the photos are any indication, Fulton has quite a rich and lengthy history. Kerr, with enough of these pictures, I bet you could see exactly how the town developed. You bring up an interesting point, Luke. If these photos are that old, why do they look so new? Now that you mention it, I suppose they look quite new. Photographs this old normally show some sign of deterioration. I wonder what method this studio uses to keep these photos so immaculate. Even though everybody touches them because of the hidden coins. My, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How do you manage that? I'm flattered, but really I take no special measures in that regard. Interesting. Hold on, let's check this. Ha! Anyway. Okay, so let's talk to this guy finally. Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in like that. We got a dress code, see? Now if you'd be so kind as to hand me your hat? Very well, you're saying that we can't enter if you can enter if I give you this hat? Since Felix has requested that you hand over the hat, can you find another hat buried in the pattern below? The hat you're looking for will be the same shape and size as the black one shown above. Okay, I think I found it. I think at least. Oh, okay.
This should do the trick.
Yeah, there we go.
And there we have it.
Sneaky, good job spotting that hidden hat. Now the professor has a hat to give to Felix. There we are, as requested I've provided you with a hat. Huh? Professor, I don't think that's quite what he means. Be that as it may, I'm not taking this hat off. Let's go anywhere else. But I was really looking forward to dropping him for a snack. It takes a very special occasion for this hat to come off, that's all I have to say for the matter. I think it's too deep for me. Yes, indeed. So we cannot ask him about what the professor was what the inspector was saying. Okay, that seems weird. Hello there, little doggo. Doesn't appear to be in a very good mood, Luke. Let me see if I can find out what the problem is. Hey there, fella. Good heavens, Luke, are you hurt? I don't think he's in the mood for conversation right now. Indeed, let's find another way through town. Passing through here seems rather difficult. This must be the museum. The gate shut tight, it must be closed. I was hoping we'd find some useful information inside, but there's no sense in standing around waiting. For the time being, let's continue our investigation elsewhere. This town is quite bright. If I would live there at night, I would really probably feel this and not feel comfy. Greetings, strangers. Let me guess, you've come here to seek fame and fortune? Actually, we're searching for an item called the Elysian Box. Does that name sound familiar? Well, now that's a fantastic name. Here's a puzzle for sharing that great name with me. Yeah, it would be a pain to my eyes too. A bit dimmer and warm light would be welcome indeed. Yellow photograph shows the three couples in the photo. No man is standing directly above his spouse. Of the three women present, two are sisters and are sitting right next to each other. The other sister's husband is the man without a mustache. Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat. Except that husband of the younger sister, the woman unrelated to the other two is sitting in front of the younger sister's husband. So can you find a man in this lot who married to neither's sister? Okay, so the other sister's husband is the man without a mustache. So, this one is the elder sister's husband. Except the husband of the younger sister, everybody is wearing a hat. Can you find a man in the slot who is married to neither sister? Will it be?
And now to test my theory.
There we go.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Great job, the answer is B. Finding into this one just requires close reading. Yes, indeed. Since it directly describes the two of them. Good job and good luck finding that whatchamacallit. You know, the thing with the great name. I bet when you open it, the genie pops out and grants you a wish or something nifty. Ah, yes, she has no clue. You see that watchtower, Professor? There's something very suspicious about it, isn't there? This barricade seems to be strictly enforced. Yes, seems like it. It's not every day I see new faces. Are you visiting from out of town? Yes, in a way, but we're not here to sightsee. We're searching for an antique known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it? Gonna make some fizzy drinks, sounds good. No, that's the first I've ever heard of it. I wish I had some information for you. But I just can't let visitors to our great town go away empty-handed. Here, this is not it's not a key ring, but please take this puzzle of mine as a souvenir of Folsons. Five shapes are arranged in a sequence, but the fourth shape is missing. Use the four visible shapes to determine which of A, B, or C should be inserted as the fourth shape in the sequence. You just stabbed yourself with a needle. Oh, are you finally sewing on the button on your shirt? Also happens. Happens way too often. So, which one do you guys think is it? A, B, or C? I know which one. I already figured it out, but yeah. Resewing a button on something else. Well, I mean, that works too. So, which one is it? You would do it with the shirt right now, but you don't know where it is. Yeah, fair. Happens. Okay, well, I'm just gonna solve this then. It's B.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
That's right, B is the answer. The numbers hidden in each shape determine the sequence for this order. When you turn each shape 90 degrees, the number becomes visible. Clockwise. Yes. Kind of easy. You just got back. Nice, welcome back. Nice work there, fellows. I hate to bust your bubble, but if you lean on this illusion box that you hear, you may be out of luck. See, many of the residents who were Folson's experts skedaddled a few years ago. Skedaddled. It's always interesting. It all started over a strange rumor that spread through the town like wildfire. I see. Even if we are in the right place, there may not be no one left to ask. Tell me, what was this rumor? Some silly thing about the curse. I'm not entirely sure what it was, to be honest, but I often find myself wondering where all those people who left Folsons ended up. Skedaddle, skedoodle, you want a noodle? Yep. I actually have noodles cooked already. That's what I'm gonna eat after the stream. Yeah. That scared me. City Professor, what made that awful racket? I don't know, but I think it's coming from right above us. Quick look, up the stairs. What the heck is this tower? And why the heck's the garlic in here? I mean, I know the answer, but... sure. This place is covered in garlic as well, yes. Ah, blasted vampires, get off my property. Are you alright, mister? Who goes there? Wait, you don't need to tell me. I know vampire henchmen when I see him. Whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? We just heard a scream and came to investigate. Say what you will, Sonny, but I won't do you any good. I see through your vampire lies. But if you really want me to believe you're not vampires, you should solve this puzzle and you do it quickly. I really can't read today. Oh my goodness. That's fine. In Workway Town, there's a tower that commands a view of the whole town. Since you can see every building in town from the tower, logic dictates that you should be able to see the top of the tower from any building in town. As you can see on the map shown below, however, there's one building in town from which you clearly have no chance of seeing the top of the tower, no matter which window you look out of. Can you find this building? I can. What about you guys? Also, what an interesting sports arena. Or what an interesting, like, placement of building things. We have an Arc de Triomphe, basically. We have a conical arena. You see one house being completely blocked by another. Yeah, here. So I guess this would be your guess? Or this one, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you the answer. Cannot see the roof from the tower itself.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
You had a bad nap there. Nah, I'm tired too, but that's more of the weather stuff. Good thinking. From the inside the tower, there's no way to see the top of it. You may be able to stick your neck out of a window and look up, but you still won't be able to see the top of it. That's still a good guess. Pretty good for a vampire. Unless you're not one of the bloodsucker's underlings after all. If that's how it is, then listen to me when I tell you. You best keep away from the castle over yonder. Eerie? It's the nest of one of the most fearsome undead creatures around. A real life vampire. A real life vampire, you say? Don't make me say it again. Dunk. You can see the top. You looked up and say that you had to see the upside of the top. Yeah, it meant specifically the roof. I didn't get it the first time I had to see the roof, but yeah. Brain now remembers this, of course. That is quite a cool grocery shop there, I say. Has a great lot to offer, actually. It's rather about the wording used top of a building's the construction part. Yeah, fair. No, I understand where you're coming from. Hi there. I always click on my taskbar down when I try to find hint coins, and that opens things, and then I have to click out of them, and that stops the music, because they block the screen. It's fine now. Okay, let's speak to the clergy. Ah, this whole place is covered in garlic, and it definitely smells like it. Ugh. Yes, it's very pungent. It's a good thing I brought a handkerchief. My eyes are watering. My nose hurts just being in here. Finally, some customers. Come in, come in. It's been months since anyone came by. My shop's been out of favor with the townspeople recently. I can see why, or rather, I can smell why. Okay, my shop smelled, so what? It's not for the good of my health, you know, it's for protection. Got what you might call a bit of a vampire problem here in town. The galley keeps them away, see? Vampires? Seriously? Do I look like I'm joking, boy? You've seen that castle over there, haven't you? That's where the vampire lives, at least that's what people say. I'm not saying I believe that talk, but you can never be too prepared, you know? Rather technical and public thinking, yeah, indeed. So, it seems like this town has a vampire problem. How fun. This place gives me a bad feeling. Who knows what could be lurking down that path? From what I see, it's just an expanse of wilderness. Let's leave it be for now. You did not find a shirt and we'll do the button on... you did now find a shirt and we'll do that button. Yay! Good job. Good job taking care of things you need to take care of. Oh, she seems startled. Oh, did you see that? You see what? The ghost, of course. The one floating below Boogity, I swear. Drat, must have missed it. That's the 12th time today he's filmed by. This must be the best spot for ghost watching. I've been here for hours, it's all just so fascinating. I'm utterly captivated. You won't lie. You like the puzzles, but you get mad when your technical thinking is challenged, because it's the only thing that managed to solve issues you had. Yeah, understandable. To be fair, you have to remember, children's game. Or also for children, VOD game, you know. I'm sure it's all very exciting, but would you care to take a break and have a cup of tea? That sounds great. I screech a banshee every time I spot a ghost in my body's throat, my throat is sore, but I'm going to take a tea break. Let's make it a mysterious one. Woo! I mean, I like something sweet and kind of unusual. Nope. We are not gonna suffer. Such a shame. I was really looking forward to that cup of mystery. We are not gonna serve the teas, as I said. It's tedious. Yeah, you can say a lot there, but I'm not a no audience that would have played this child. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Beluga, it's been ages. I haven't seen you in donkeys. Did you find that thing in the end? I wish. I told Sam to track it down, but that boy's about as useful as the chocolate frying pan. Actually, that sounds good to me. Ooh, don't fret like that, love. You get wrinkles in that distinguished brow of yours. Hey up then, Mr. B-Duck. How about coming inside for a catch-up? Professor, did you see that? Mr. Beluga went into that cabaret. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, but not before we didn't get hit coins. Okay, so... Oh, hello, love. You must be that tall, dark and handsome stranger my horoscope's been promising. You're coming in to see the show, aren't you, ducky? I apologize, madam, but we're in the middle of... Hey, you aren't going all shy on me, are ya? You can see you blushing under that big hat. Oh, and who's your little friend there? He's a right strapping lad, and yeah, you know. Sorry to change the subject, but couldn't help but notice Mr. Beluga entering a cabaret. Oh, one of Mr. B's friends, are you? Something like that, yes? Tell me, does Mr. Beluga visit here often? Well, you could certainly call him a patron of the arts, love. But I'm not one to go chatting about the customers with just any old charmer who walks past. Oh, but you're a handsome devil, and you're charming, dapper, and such a gentleman. Show me you've got some brains behind that pretty face, and I might get a bit indiscreet. Okay, solve me this puzzle. Okay, well... I have this old necklace that's not really to my taste anymore. I decided to sell it, but when I was getting it valued the other day, I realized something strange. Each stone is worth a different amount, but there's a way for me to break the necklace up in 3 smaller ones that are worth the same total. Can you work where to make the cuts? Okay, so... 1,600, 2,600, 3,200... 3,500, 3,900, 4,100, 5,200, 6,000, 7,000, 7,200, 7,800. If I'm correct right now, hold on. Okay, so that I calculated again, so divided by 3 is basically 78 by 3 plus those things, so brain's not braining, 2 I think it's 2,600. Right? 6. So 600, 7, 8, 900, 1,500. I think like this. 900, 1,500, 2,600. 300, 400. Like this.
And now to test my theory.
Exactly. You're right.
And there we have it.
That's right, each strand of gems is worth 2,600 pounds. Not a bad wage. Indeed, not bad at all. Oh, brains and beauty, I hope you don't solve puzzles for all the girls. Not that Mr. B is definitely here looking for something, but I don't rightly know what. He can't be having much luck because he has had a right cup on whenever I've seen him lately. Finding a lead out there is slow going, isn't it? Indeed, perhaps our only real choice is to wait for the Herzen Museum to open. Gosh, if that's the case, maybe we should revisit the museum. You never know, it might have opened up while we are away. You have a point, Luke. I hope the museum proves more useful to us this time than it did the last. Breathed in dust. Well, she wants tea, I don't want to serve her tea. Ah, look who it is. It's the granny's hat. Say, there's that shack again. Granny Riddleton's shack. If we overlook puzzles along the course of our journey, we know where we can go, don't we, like? Yes, we haven't overlooked any in a little while, so that's good. Yeah, right. I just breathed in some like dust in the air or something, or just suddenly had the urge to like, you know, cough a little. Happens sometimes. Okay, so the Herzen Museum. Well, look at that. The gate's open now. Now we can finally go inside. These two again. Luke, do you hear that? It sounded like a conductor and Mr. Beluga are rowing again. Nothing. You don't even have so much as a lead on it? I thought I told you to find it. Find it fast. Uncle, you gotta cut me some slack. It's not a piece of cake sneaking around with the fuzzy on my tail. Plus that professor dude from London has been out playing detective. Keeping it low profile takes it out of a guy, you know what I'm saying? Plus my feet are killing me from all this running around. How about you let me take a break? Besides, if I get caught sneaking around like this, you always wear a layabouts, Samuel. Stop moaning and get back to the task at hand. Until you find that box, I'd better not hear the word break coming out of your mouth. Gosh, Mr. Beluga really let him have it. Do you think he was the one who opened this gate? I'm not sure, though. It appears that while the gate is open, the museum is still closed. But let's put this discussion aside for a moment. Tell me, Luke, do you recognize the symbol under Freed? Yes, indeed, we do. Well, same as on the book. The stone has been worn down over the years, but I've definitely seen this design before. Oh, it looks like the symbol on the book we found lying on the street. That it does, but I'm certain I've seen something like this in another location too, but where? Ah, yes, now I've got it. What is it, Professor? We must locate Inspector Shelmy at once. I need to see that photo you acquired from the crime scene. But this town's so big, how are we going to track him down? Well, it's quite late now. He may have returned to the hotel for the night. What do you think? I think you're probably right. Quick, let's head back to the hotel. Thanks for the stretch redeem. Give me a second. I just want to seek for hint coins before I forget. No hint coins? Okay, well. Okay, let me do the stretching. I certainly need it. And then we also drink some water. I can't stop yawning today. This weather is really, I don't know. I'm not tired, but I definitely feel it. I'm like one-sided weirdly dizzy. Like my right eye. Did that make sense? I'm not the only one. It's the time of year where everybody gets headaches and migraines. To you it does, yeah, fair. I mean, I'm sure some people ever had that happen. Where's the pen there? Makes enough sense, that's good. Okay, so back to the hotel we go. Also, for those who are curious, Herzen in German means basically heart or hearting. Herz is the German word for heart. You mean for you the migraine thing isn't fixed to a certain weather? Yeah, fair. No, it seems like a lot of people are getting things. I mean, if you remember, I got a headache too early and a migraine. Fossens used to be home to many families of noble birth, then took Hertz and discovered a vast gold deposit in the outskirts of town, which changed everything. Fossens developed rapidly, but word of the gold brought it all sorts of unsavory types. Such an awful shame, this used to be such an enchanting town. Interesting. You remember it all too well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yesterday I also got another bit of migraine in between, so yeah, I don't know, it's on and off at the moment since like 1.5 weeks. Inspector, there's something I need to ask you. Can you spare me just a moment? Ah, Layton, I see you've been busy. Didn't think you managed to solve 50 puzzles so soon. We should see. I mean, it's that time of year where everybody has a headache. I hear you've been very busy sniffing around town for clues. Tell me, has your search yielded any genuinely useful facts yet? Another missing dog, perhaps? Perhaps. Would you mind showing me the photo you recovered from the doctor's flat? Oh, am I to understand there's a clue to be found in that photo? Oh well, I see you solved 50 puzzles already, so I can tell you're serious about the investigation. My top priority is solving this case. If you think you can help, I might as well show you the thing. What the devil? Something the matter, sir? There's a hole in my blasted pocket. Oh no! I've been scattering the pieces about without even noticing. This is a low point in my career. Seems that all that remains of the photo is this one scrap. Doesn't look like we've ever seen that photo again. Perhaps not. The pieces were all still in my pocket when we entered Fossens, of that much I'm sure. Inspector, do you recall the path you took around town over the past couple of hours? Bits of it, yes, let's see. Here's what the inspector remembers to find the path he took through town. Took a few turns, but only one at a junction that had a cafe on it. I also passed in front of a hat shop. Oh, and one flower shop too, and I didn't walk any farther than necessary. Only took one turn at a junction that had a cafe on it. It would be either of those. Passed in front of one hat shop and one flower shop. Maybe something like... No, that won't make sense. Then he had to turn again at the... Okay, so you can't turn here or here. Or here or here. So the only way he can turn on the edges is this and this. And this. Except for if he doesn't turn in the beginning. Which means he could only turn here. And then here or something. But then he wouldn't pass a hat shop. So that's a no too. It's either here or here. He would pass a flower and a hat shop. But he wouldn't really turn. So probably maybe this. So then he wouldn't turn at the corner of a cafe, he would pass one hat shop, one flower shop and turn at a cafe.
Consider this
You're
puzzle
already
solved.
Twitch up 3 times telling me you're streaming. Yeah,
Gentlemen,
it
leave
sometimes
no puzzle
either
unsolved.
takes ages to show or it shows it too many times. That's right. May have worked out the inspector's path through town, but the search for those photographs is just beginning, and I'm suddenly very dizzy. Yikes. Ugh. And then after leaving the northeast corner of town, I came straight back to the hotel. That should be enough information to get it started. Thank you. Come on, Luke, let's see if I can recover the pieces of that photo by retracing the inspector's steps. What's so important about the photo, Professor? I'm not forcing anything, it's fine, it's just the kind of dizziness where, you know, I move my head too fast. I'm unsure of the photo's content, but I have every confidence that it will lead us to the Elysium box. Basically, this weather has made my blood pressure be very low. So that means that, yeah, my fingers fall asleep constantly no matter what I do. It's a normal thing that happens, but that also makes me dizzy, you know. Say no more, I'm sold. After all, your intuition never fails. Let's hurry to the northeast of town. Think we can get there through the little path where that bulldog was sitting? Yes, let's. Here, I lead the way. Yeah, it happens. It's actually quite common. Usually I have it more often, you know, that's happened when you have autoimmune diseases. Okay, so... Shadows on the street corner. Keep this under your heads, but you know that hole in the inspector's pocket? The dog did that. A dog, officer? Which dog? Inspector tell me had an altercation with a canine by a path to the northeast corner of town. Well, dogs can't sniff out mean people, you know. That's just more proof that he needs to be nicer. He may seem a bit prickly at times, but he's actually quite kind. Have said that the story I heard about him concerns one of his less friendly episodes. Sherman sent his squad out to investigate an incident. Before leaving, he said this. I want you to search the entire area shown on this map. Take anyone you want, but report how many times you turned in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but U-turns are strictly forbidden. The bobbies completed their shift and returned to report their turns. Judging by their reports, though, it seems at least one man was loafing on the job. Touch the numbers if you think are suspicious to mark them with an X. Okay. Six by 6. 88 divided by 6 is possible. 140. Hold on. Technically, they need one more turn here. No, that's right though, because, yeah, okay. So, 105 is... Technically, to 36 or 6 is 60. It's 45 to 6 is... 30 to 6 is 5, 15 to 6, 105. Yay, nice catch. And 13 is 53. Okay, it could be multiple. That's where my thinking was lacking a bit right now. Okay, I can't think right now. Okay, 5 by 5 streets, technically. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't think right now. I have no clue. You don't know. U-turns are strictly forbidden. Oh, 5 and 113. Yeah, probably, because they need an even number to go back to the... That's why I thought earlier, but I might be wrong. But yeah, because they need an even number for going back to the police station. Maybe, actually. Maybe.
This should do the trick.
Yeah, okay.
A true
I did
gentleman
work math
leaves no
there,
puzzle
that didn't
unsolved.
work, so... 2 men took 105 and 113 turns must have been slacking off since the men started out on horizontal paths. We can infer that if they turn the odd number of times, they end up on a vertical path. Conversely, if they made an even number of turns, they'd end up on a horizontal road. Yeah, my brain. So yeah, even. Well done, sir. Now I must be off. The inspector and I need to sweep the area for more clues. Do watch yourself when you're out on the streets. There's no telling what's out there. Likewise, officer. Yay, we got the diary key. Let's read more of the diary after we talk to this guy who has a puzzle. Welcome back, sir. Still busy with your investigation, I see. The lovely... Our town's quite vast, so take care not to tire yourselves out. I'm sure your feet must be sore. So why not sit for a moment and enjoy this puzzle I've prepared? Yours... At this point, yours running outside the thing. Yeah, I feel that. No, it makes sense though. Okay, so, oh gosh. Lucky you! You inherited a 5-square plot of land that is rich in precious metals. Each chunk of copper ore has a value of 1, each silver chunk has a value of 3, and each gold chunk has a whopping value of 5. You're allowed to pick 5 squares of land for yourself, but the 5 squares must be connected to each other. Squares diagonal to one another don't count as connected. Your task is to claim the most valuable 5-square plot possible. Nine, 10.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yours is just chasing its own tail.
And there we have it.
Hold on. So your brain has a tail? You're right, the plot of land is the only one that achieves the value of 10. Indeed. Well done, sir. Should you begin to feel weary from running around town, do stop to rest. Yes, it's a spinal cord. Yeah, that was my thought too. Periodic breaks can be quite refreshing for the mind and spirit as well as the body. And another diary key. It might not. It just thinks it does. Oof. Yep, our brain. Okay, so first of all, let's... and read the diary. Father has always done what he wants regardless of who may object. He's that way with everyone, even his sons. It's no wonder my younger brother always seems so irritated with him. Even so, he and I must endure father's whims, because as the next in line to rule 4 sons, we cannot leave this town, even if we want to. We are stewards of this town, and we must stay here to watch over it. No longer able to tolerate father's selfish ways, my younger brother has left Portsmouth for good. Strangely enough, father doesn't seem affected by it at all. If anything, he only seems more focused on excavating even more gold from the mine. Is that miserable ore worth so much to him? I'm beginning to think that I will never understand that man. And yes, these stories are indeed important. In a way. Hello there, little lady. Hey, witch with the long face. It's not very grown up of you to sulk like that. Honestly, I can't stand to see you looking like that. Serious a lot of puzzle, my friend told me. The difference between mom's age and dad's age is the same as my age. Oh, and my big sister's twice my age, which happens to be a third my mom's age. And one more thing. In 5 years, I'll be my sister's age. Okay. Mom and dad equals I. And that age is the same as... Hold on. It's the same as my age? My big sister's twice my age. So S equals 2 times I, which happens to be 1/3 mom's age, and plus 5 years equals this age. So she is 1, then her sister would be 2. Then her mom would be 6. I don't think that's... yeah. She's 2, then she's 4, and mother would be 8. That's not 8. I'd say her mother is probably at least 18 or something, if not more. So... So the sister is at least 15 or 16. No, hold on. The sister's not 15 or 16. The sister is at least 6 or 7, so let's say the sister is 6. 6 times 3 would be 18. But 3 plus 5 would not be... So the important ones are basically these 2. Okay, if she is 5 equals 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. I would make the mother 30, which, yeah. So I think Oh? You found out that Belgium lost its title with the longest passenger train? To whom? I think she's 5. Does that mean she's half her sister's age, plus 5 is her sister's age? Right now. The rest is not really important.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Haha, brain is somewhat braining. It might be slow, but it works. Yay! You caught something. Hey, not bad. The girl's father is 35 and the mother's 30, meaning the difference in their ages is the same as the girl's age, as she says. As for her big sister, she's 10. That's twice the girl's their age and a third of their mother's. In 5 years, the girl will be 10, which is her sister's age. Kids these days grow up so quickly. 1989, the Netherlands with 60, Belgium followed 1991 with 70, and apparently now Swiss with 100. Wow, that is a lot. Pretty good, smarty pants. So good, in fact, I think you deserve a reward. What kind of reward? The best kind, the story. Okay, here goes. See, a long time ago there was another family in town that were just the sons, but one of the younger daughters got her heart broken by some boy and decided to leave town. Could just be a story somebody made up, but if it's real, that boy must have been a total loser. 15 years of the railway, 175. Ooh. Nope, no. Let's want to. No, he wants a tea. I don't want brew. No. I don't want brew tea. We're gonna ignore that. Yeah, not 15. Stupid. Failing 7 on numpad. 17. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense though. Yes, I read it. Okay, I was right. Tell me, have you ever worked up the nerve to wander up past the gates? The tales I've heard about what's going on about there. I recently went out there myself to take a few pictures with my camera. What came out was, well, here, see for yourself. You can do better, we have to try 120. Yeah, fair. Yikes, there's a ghost in the forest, Ozzy thought, until you realized that the spectre hovering in front of you was just a figure cut out of wood hanging from a branch. Looking around the area, you noticed 4 pieces of wood scattered in the grass. From which one of these wood planks was the ghost cut? And also, who cut that so exactly without having a cut line? First of all, we need 5 fingers each. Which takes out this one. Definitely takes up this one. Okay, what is the difference between A and B? The long tail, so it's B. Okay.
This should do the trick.
Looks at the tail, yep, indeed. Yeah, question would be in which station would it ever fit? Indeed. Probably none. Good eye, the ghost was cut from bird B. The bird have been flipped. I can't read. Hey, thought you were going to show us a photo of a real ghost. Sorry to get your hopes up, friend. I do still love pulling that one on customers. I'll just excite. No one dares enter forest now. The whole place is overgrown and perilous. Got a new hamster toy. Nice. I really can't read and talk. Okay, so that bulldog is blocking our path to the northeast corner. How do we get through? I mean, even in the 70s at the time, real platforms are made for 12, so even the 16-long Orient Express is an issue, but stops nonetheless. Yeah, fair. Our friend the bulldog seems to have had a change in temperament since we last met. He looks really hungry, Professor. I think he'll let us pass if we bring him a snack. Very well. Seem to remember a grocer's beneath the watchtower. I'm sure we can find a suitable snack for a friend there. Although it will totally taste of garlic. But that's not our problem, that's the doggo's. Well, hello there. Why does everyone make such a kerfuffle about warning people away from the castle? Even if you want to go, it's impossible to get up there. The first gate is always locked. I take that as the sole path to the castle then. You actually want to go there, don't you? It's a weird and scary place, but I know the feeling. The gate only opens to let this old stagecoach through. If you hide in the bushes and wait for the coach, you might be able to sneak in behind it. So the gate is open. Do you know anything about the stagecoach? Got me there. It heads up to the castle every day at about the same time. Maybe it delivers raw steak and blood for the vampire's dinner, but really I have no idea. But all talk the stagecoach's head reminds me of the puzzle about horses. You prefer me talking, but walking and you also like. Okay, fair. That just matter weird. Teams of horses are participating in tug-of-war matches. All teams are drawn from 8 horse stables. The first 3 matches draws as shown. If you want the 4th match to result in a draw as well, which horse should be on the team pulling against E and F? Okay, so... Okay, so H and B. Okay. So D and A would be stronger than F and E. So that's not the combination. Because there's an H here. So, B and C would be equal to G and I, actually. Because and GI, huh? Just watched the video of the train, just unreal, 1.9 kilometer long in some valleys that just covers the valley from tunnel to tunnel. Wow. That is, yeah, it must be quite impressive. Would also probably be considered a death train, but okay, let's... A and D are too strong. Yeah, okay, fair. That might actually help. Thank you. I didn't notice. So CB is 3I and HCB is 3A, which means it's not an element H, which means it's just a common one between them, yeah. I see. Yeah, because F and H, F and E you cannot use. There's G, H, and I either. So G, H, I, B, C. There's no I. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I added the I instead of the C. I am, yeah. Wow. Yeah, oof, rough. So... D for FC, so it's BC and H. could be BC and G. Due to it being in the group with the A. You mean because the strong to HCB? Yeah, it could be BC. It could be also BCG. But yeah, BC.
Here goes. Oops, that wasn't right. Let's see if this works. Well, I'm stumped.
So. GA is IHCB, DA is FHE. D apparently, hold on. A floats away together with the H and both of these because I always need the H and the A to equalize it. No. Maybe. Maybe that's at least the thought. So at least these are the common. Yeah, exactly. So DC is equal to G, which means D is FE.
Let's see if this
Yeah,
works.
okay, well,
That was
now that I
almost
got
too
the I
easy.
out of there, it makes sense. Of course, other matchup might work, but the only one you can be sure and will tie base this information is horse D. Yeah. Oh, now I get it. Thanks a million. Like I was saying, if you want to go through that gate, sneak with the stagecoach is the only way. Yeah, you were able to wrap your brain around it too, finally. Yeah, that's nice. But you never know what kind of dangerous stuff could be hiding in the woods, so I stay there. That shop is so smelly that I have to play out here or I'd pass out. That really stinks. It's okay, I brought some snacks with me to nibble on, at least I'm not bored. Here, let's share them. Yeah, that took a while for me to... I guess the I threw me off, I don't really know, and the Forgotten Sea, I don't really know why I've even written an I here and there. I'm just... yeah. Brain's not braining, oh my goodness. Okay. You have a box of 4 different kinds of sweets arranged in no particular order. Your job is to divide these treats into 5 equal portions. So you need to make sure each portion contains the exact name, number, and variety. Okay, so... It won't work because then we have this one. So it must be like this. And this. And this. But then you have this one that doesn't fit. So it's probably like this. Hold on, we have double D's. Ten. Into 5 equal portions, that means 2 of these each. Which needs something like this or so. That won't work. That will, and that will.
Here goes.
Yes, I see, I only need one of
Layton's
each
apprentice
version. Yeah, exactly.
strikes
I,
again.
you know. Did realize that later. Yay, it's all divided up now. Here's some for you. Wow, thanks a lot. It tastes like raw garlic. Whoops, all the garlic in the shop must have made my snacks all weird. I have to throw them out. Aww, poor girlie. Yeah, father with the garlic is really going too far. The garlic. Yeah, don't forget to share. You don't have pizza share. You can't with. Yeah, I mean, I could share. But people can't share with me. Hello there, gents. How can I help you today? We're in the desperate need of food for a hungry dog. Do you have anything that fits the bill? Well, that's the most interesting request I've heard all day. I don't have anything in the inn, but this leftover beef shank I'll make a robot sit up and back. Yeah. No, that's not the only thing. The thing is, you have to remember allergies and things I cannot eat, dietary restrictions, so yeah. You don't have such long arms. If you did, I would be concerned. That should do nicely. Would you be willing to part with it? Of course, I just hope your dog likes garlic. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Good, good. Now I won't change a penny, but I have to solve this puzzle I've got here. I really can't. Yeah. I've been mulling it over for days and I'm starting to lose sleep. Let's help this dude with this puzzle. You'd be curious so often your arms will be run over. Yeah, or tied in a knot or something. Garlic is a wonderful seasoning when used in moderation, but the smell can be pretty potent. Someone put garlic cloves in this intricate container and they're really stinking up the room. Use the 2 corks below to help a friend deal with the smell. Touch the screen in the place you want to put the corks. Okay, so it's clearly this one. Oh my goodness, I got it. It will get pretty tiring too, yeah. I got it. 2 corks and all of them lead to this. There's a reason why he's here. I remember this one. Also, interesting container.
Strikes again.
Ah, sweet relief. Each of the 3 holes in the container is connected to the galaxy. There's no real way to seal off the container using 2 corks. With no way to contain the smell, our friend had no choice but to block up his nostrils. Hopefully he had a good sense to stay inside where no one could see him like that. Nah, fair. It's got to be a real garlic lover like me to solve that one. Here, you work for this beef shank, so it's all yours. Beef shank. Luffy would be very happy. We can find items in the trunk, and we got another ingredient that I don't really care for. Let's bring this to the dog. I know you won't get tea from us. I'm not brewing tea for you. Oh, hello. Hello again, fellows. Your friendly neighborhood postman, Parcel, is at your service. Hello, Mr. Parcel. May I ask you why do you come all the way out here? Believe me, son, I'd love to tell you, but that's a secret between the people of Fosons and Dropstone. It's not really my place to gossip about their affairs. Yes, but also we haven't been in this part of town yet, I think. Because I always went backwards. Yes, okay. We might have missed a riddle somewhere because of that, but let's go back to the alleyway with the doggo and feed him garlic meat. Oh, hi there. You look interesting. You're gonna wear your shoes if you keep running around like that, fellows. Rest your feet for a minute while I solve this puzzle of mine. Yes, thank you. Sure. Stack 3 dice in a column. At the point there were 2 dice touched the faces that are touching at up to 5. With 1 visible face of the bottom die shown at 1. What number must be on the top face of the top die? Each die is identical and all sets opposing faces. Each die add up to 7, just like any other die. Means this would be 6. So. That means it cannot be 5. It could be technically 2 and 3 only. 1 and 4 would be possible, but that's impossible here. So it must be 4 and 3. 2 and 3. Okay, so 2 and 3 in any order. That means it could be either 4 or 5. On the other side. So, no. It's either 2 or 3. If it was 2, it would be 5. If it was 3, it would be 4. But it can't be 5, so it must be 4. That means the one touching it is 1. That means it's 6.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, there we go. No, it's not the hardest. The one
there
needs
we
to
have
just
it.
be able to brain, and I'm tired. Yes, exactly. So, yeah. No, it isn't the hardest. Definitely not. You're no slouch at this. So what's the story? What do you think you're going to find here in Fosons? I don't mean to sound ominous, but they're truths best left buried, you get me? I mean, brains do braining stuff. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Here's a chance, Luke, throw in the beef tank. I'm already on it, here goes. You want to say you attempted on something, but you don't know what anymore. He's a Luffy. He's a Luffy Loof. Think a little offering did the trick. I don't think this doggy going to be doing any snarling anytime soon. We can finally explore the rest of the town though. Photo scrap. Say, Professor, could that be a piece of the photograph? It says so. Sharp eyes look. I place it on the trunk for safekeeping. Nice catch. Don't like to brag, but I make the best pancakes you ever tasted, guaranteed. The thing is, while the flavor is out of this world, I have trouble getting the size to be consistent. Serving them can be such a pain because he needs to stack them just so. Here, show you. Oh, are we going to have another Hanoi riddle? Of course. Part of camp place from the blue on the left to the red part on the right. Sure can. There we go. I used a couple more than you need, but yeah, pretty good. Oops. I clicked out of the game. That was my fault.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Oh, and an extra pancake for those who love this puzzle, solved this puzzle in only 15 moves. Yes, I missed something. Oh, your hands move so fast here. It looks like you were juggling. Next time I grease up my pan, you're welcome to as many as you can eat. Yay, we got a new hamster toy, but also yay, bites of pancake for the offering. 3 pancakes, huh? I want. Yes, that's quite yummy. Oh, glad the thing didn't land in the puzzle. Look, do you see that piece of the photograph over there? You would have had it if you put the smile. Yeah, I know, I don't care. Oh, great, Professor. I hope it hasn't got all soggy from lying on the ground out there. Don't worry, Luke, it's more or less intact. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking about this. I'm just thinking about solving the riddles. You know what I mean? Okay, so... Oh, it's you two. Hey, I know you. You're Mr. Anderson's daughter. Yes, my name is Katja. What brings you to Volsons? I'm sorry, but I can't really talk about it. Excuse me, I have to get back to my search. Goodbye. Katja, wait a minute. What are you looking for? Oh, she moves fast. So Katja was headed to Volsons all along, just as we were. Like, I believe we've uncovered the identity of the third party asking around about the Elysium box. Pancake with pear syrup. Damn you, why have you tempt me so much? It would seem to be the only possibility, yes. Professor, I see a piece of the photograph over there. Nicely done, Luke. I just tucked this away in my trunk so we don't lose it. There are 12 photographs left to be collected. I'm tempting you, you're tempting myself. Well, you're tempting both of us. Yeah. I can, but I can't eat them, probably. Volsons, the Gilded Town. Oh, hey, that's what they used to call this place when I were a little one. Used to work down on the mine that gave the town its nickname. See, well, I did, till I closed it down a few years ago, isn't it? You know, I sometimes catch crooks sneaking down into the mine to see if anything's down there. They always come back with nothing, though. Count on that, Vaya. Certainly had rumors of the great fortune Duke Hertzen left behind. You're a treasure hunter too, but you, in that case, take it from me. The real money is not in that mine, it's the Duke's castle, isn't it? You might have a bit of trouble getting in mind considering there's a vampire living up there. Alright, enough moldering. Get back to working out what this scrap of paper were yours. I know, it's a scrap of the photo. We've been looking all over for it. Oh, so this thing is yours, is it? Well, I haven't got any use for it, so you better take it, isn't it? And he gave it to us without actually having to solve riddles. Ah, thank you for the raid, Calvary Girl. How are you doing? What have you been playing? Welcome everybody that joined us for the raid. Oh, Final Fantasy 6, nice. Hope you're doing well. So, I am currently playing Professor Layton in the Americans Diabolical box, for the Europeans the Pandora's box. Welcome everybody that doesn't know me, I'm Vivi, I'm a variety gamer. I do crafting on first days, all over the place. Currently the cozy game we play, as I said, is Professor Layton. And we're currently uncovering the town of Olsen's. Hey, there's another scrap of the photo. Basically, somebody lost a photo and we are now trying to find the scraps to put this back together. Inspector Chelmy certainly got around. And there's a riddle here, of course there's... Oh, this place sure is some unusual art. I don't even know what to make of this picture. Which picture are you talking about, Luke? This one here. Is there a weird shape, some kind of code? Seems as you stumbled across a puzzle. Look here, it looks like a hat, so... Perplexing figures. Series of figures are arranged and numbered as shown below. As you can see, the figures that should go in space 1 is missing. Can you draw the figure that belongs in the space?
Just leave it to me.
Yes, it's alphabetical.
That was
Just
almost
mirrored.
too easy.
Good job. The peculiar sequence of figures is actually the first 6 letters of the alphabet, displayed in 7 segmented LED style mirrored as shown. Yes, okay. That's that. Oh, now I see how it works. I wanna see if there's any more hidden coins here. Nope, not the riddle, not the riddle. I wanted to... the top of the candle. I hate when that happens. These candles had something and nothing more. Might be on the floorboards, but I'm not about to actually go to the floorboards and, you know, click on each of them, so... Let's go to the other side of town real quick. I want to find all the pieces of the thing. Yes, it looks like a dumpster. Yay, lovely. Okay, so, look at that! There's another shred of the photograph sitting in a pile of rubbish. You stay here, Professor, I go and get it. Watch your footing, Luke. That pile of rubbish looks quite precarious. Here it is! What can I work out what I can't work out is why the inspector was rooting around in the rubbish in the first place. Did he really think that the criminal would be hiding out here? Hard to say. He could have just been sifting through it for clues or the like. Indeed, a bit weird. Okay, so that was this side of town. So that means the rest are scattered on the other side. Let's see, we picked up 7 scraps so far, but I suppose we still got more work ahead of us. Yes, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, given taking a piece. But we walked the length of this alley, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. Say we focus on the remainder of our search in other places the inspector might have visited. aka the rest of town. So yeah, I'm gonna end with after we found the puzzle pieces. Just found this piece of rubbish on the ground. Littering is the most burrish habit one can have. Look, Professor, it's part of the photo. Yes, that appears to be the case. Seems the pieces really are scattered all over town. What a huge pain. It may take some legwork, but each piece will bring us closer to the answer. We must retrieve them all. Sorry to break up the tea party, but I'm the one who picked it up, you know? If you want it so badly, you have to solve this puzzle for me first, okay? Fine. Of course. The wood shown in the picture on the left is wired to the underside so that holding contact points A and B together turns the light on. Now look at the board in the center. This selects 3 contact points A, B and C. No matter whether you hold the contact points B and C or A and C together, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected to the underside of the board? Well, hold on. B and C or A and C. Light stays on. Hold on, that means probably like this.
This should do the trick.
Appreciate the
Ah,
support
wonderful.
indeed. Quite sweet. Okay, so yeah, exactly. Connect the light bulb because it didn't. It said the light stays on. It doesn't shut off. You're sharper than I thought you'd be. Here, didn't want a silly thing anyways. 8 pieces missing. This one is one of the more tedious quests, by the way. Yep, the museum's doors are shut tight. There's no going in there. Guess that's not what I want to do. I wanted to think. Howdy, the name is Gregorio, and I rather run around a chicken suit and go and die without chess. You want to get on my good side and hear what I have to say? Fine, but first a little chess. Well, this should be interesting. Okay, chess. Would rather have a cheese, but wait tonight and a trip around the board. Just now move 2 square. Yeah, okay, move this knight around the entire board. Landing on each square once. Almost. Success. I know you can calculate it, but I don't really care for that. There we go. In the end, I did kind of calculate it.
Puzzle solved.
Okay, well,
And there we have it.
that took a bit of ranges. Yeah, it's a classic puzzle indeed. Thanks. Very nice, son boy. There's lots more where that came from, but let's take a breather from now so you can hear my spiel. Back in the day, this town was full of aristocrats, take families, but one day they all just upper sticks. There are some families, pretty much the only upper crusty family left in town. There's no picture here. Nice cat. So let's continue on. Ah, nice. Professor, there's a piece of photograph. Excellent, I put it with the rest. 7 pieces missing. So yeah, this is like the most annoying quest in my opinion. Oh, I think it's a part of our town photograph. Well done, Luke, I hold on to it. Nothing here, okay. Oh, it looks like the inspector found a new victim to go. So the only way into Folsland is through the narrow mountain pass on the Monetary Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of town without getting on a train, correct? Oh, I see, someone's been up late doing the homework. I think you've got your facts straight, love. Each takes its toll on the memory, you know. You can never tell by looking, but I'm not spring-stricken. That's quite enough, madam. If you're sure about the road into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go. I mean, yes, sir. Oh, blow me down, he's dashed off. Some boys can't sit still for 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't embarrass the poor lamb. I only wanted him to come in and see a show. Look, Professor, I think we stumbled across another piece of our photograph. Indeed, we have. I'll hold on to that for you. Okay, so... Granny Riddleton likely doesn't have anything, but just checking. Nothing at Granny's. Hey guys, what you doing here? Hello, young man. We're looking for pieces of a torn photograph. Have you seen any pieces around? Yeah, the wind blew this thing by me. That what you two are looking for? The law of the playground is finders keepers, but you can have it if you solve this puzzle. Thanks for the stretch. Oops. Hold on, I need to... can't see it. I opened the window again. 12 minutes late. Fair. To be fair, I didn't expect I to do it, but... And I finished the photograph thing. You hate when you're late, fair. There's a classic puzzle. The rules are simple. You can move any ball on the board below as long as it satisfies the following conditions. To move, jump, you select the ball over an adjacent space occupied by another ball into an empty space on the other side. You can't jump diagonally. Once you want to jump, the ball you jumped over disappears from the board. You must remove all balls except for one. Yes, and I always hated this puzzle. That's not gonna work. That's gonna work.
And now to test my theory.
Oh yeah, I wasn't able to know either.
Ah,
yeah,
wonderful.
Exactly. It is an interesting game on what the puzzle is based, indeed. This is one configuration of a puzzle known as Peg Solitaire. Name suggests the traditional version of this game is played with pegs. Indeed. I remember this one. Oh, I get it now. Thanks for your help. Here's the photograph, just like I promised. There used to be lots more people in Folsland way back when, but then everybody just up and left. 4 missing. Indeed, she doesn't have any. Hey, whatever you do, don't play in the forest in the edge of town. Oh, and what's that? That's what I heard from the people who went treasure hunting on the dusty castle outside town. They also said that a vampire with big fangs lived up there. Yikes. Are you talking about a vampire that said lives up in Herzen's castle? Well, gosh, if you knew that, are you talking about why do you make me explain it? Anyway, even though the whole fang thing sounds creepy, that old vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or some garlic, you'll be right as rain. You remember Vsauce video on that, maybe, yeah, maybe. Garlic bread? Listen, I mean to ask you two, do you know what this is? The wind blew it over here earlier. Oh, that's one of the photograph scraps we're looking for. Well, then you should have it. I was going to throw it away. That's another of the missing fragments of her photograph, I see. Yes, indeed. I'm missing a little bit of pathway to the right here where we didn't check. There we go. Business has been slower than a snail riding a tortoise, as saying goes. With no customers, I don't really have much to do, unfortunately. Do you have any other duties here besides watching the door? Some small tasks. For instance, the boss requests that I make some extra copies of the menu. To be honest, it's a real bother. Would you mind helping me out? Copying the menu. Nice. The menu you see here has been folded into thirds with print on both sides, meaning the total there are 6 pages to it. The box needs a lot of copies, but unfortunately your copy machine can only copy a maximum of 2 menu pages at once. To save time, you're trying to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. That's a few number of passes through the machine you need to make a full duplicate of the menu. Okay, so B, E and F. Actually, if you fold this over, you only need technically 3. You know what I mean? You can fold the edge over.
This works. Piece of cake.
Good job. If you fold and copy the menu as shown above, you can make a complete duplicate in just 3 passes through the machine. Indeed. Is that all there is to it? I was sure there'd be some fancy technique involved. There are probably nicer ways to do it. Are you sure your boss is okay with you doing it like that? Haha, no one's gonna notice. Everyone's usually picking what they want to eat. If you say so, mister. Okay, so he has no scrap. Oh, but this guy, just to make sure. Taking the signs, it's a fair of the Layton Museum. It's got all sorts of antiques from Frozen's most important family. I recommend you visit it, but the curator, Grinko, is almost never there. If you ever find a place open, consider yourself lucky. Yes, we noticed. We're hoping to visit that the museum was closed when we passed by. Words, the museum's owner ordered Grinko to look it up and run around town looking for something. The owner you said, do you happen to know who this person is? Of course, everyone does. It's the same fellow who owns the Voluntary Express, if you can't believe it. Maybe building museums is some sort of weird hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me. But see, Mr. Beluga, it's not only the Voluntary Express, but the Layton Museum as well. Aha, what use would Mr. Beluga have for a little museum like that? Who can say? For now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Laytons he kept quiet about. Dungeon wagon, you two? Good, and look here at this letter I picked off the ground. Oh, that's a scrap of the photo. You were looking for this thing? Then by all means take it. Here it's yours. And that is why you talk to people even if they haven't gotten any exclamation marks. So we need to talk to the lady in the hall. This one. Why does everyone make such a kerfuffle about wanting people away from the castle? Even if we want it, it's impossible. Okay. No, she says the same thing. She says the same thing. So, not here, not here. Probably back before the hotel. I don't think any people in the shops would actually pick it up. Maybe. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hiya folks, what are you two doing out here? Looking for something maybe? Indeed we are. We're looking for scraps of a torn photograph. Have you seen anything out of that? So, rubbish then. Yeah, anyway, I'm pretty sure it's all one over by the gate of the forest. But anyway, I just have to tell you how amazed I met a number of out-of-towners I've met today. I just met a girl who went a direction to Urshan's castle, and now I bump into you two. A girl, you say? She looked like a classy lass, probably in her late teens. She's not with you two, then? You must be talking about Katya, Professor. She would certainly fit the description. Do you think she's after Duke Herzen's fortune? I didn't get that impression from our brief meeting, but something is out, that's for certain. But enough talk, we got a lead on the location of the final photograph. Must make our way to the forest gate before the wind blows our clue away. No, we're not gonna serve you tea. We're gonna ignore you latently, because we can't bother with the tea serving, as I said before. It is so tedious and annoying to figure out all the recipes that I just don't want to bother. The hamster one, as I said, we're gonna do. And yes, I'm not talking to everybody here. Meanwhile, elsewhere. So, would you say he comes to town fairly often? Oh yes, I mean, think about it. He takes the Voluntary Express for free whenever he wants. I suppose that's one of the perks of owning your own railway. And whenever I see him around, he's always with some hippie in a conductor's outfit. 9 times out of 10 I've seen him, he's having a go at the conductor about one thing or another. Seems to be searching for something, though I don't know what. But whatever it is, it must be pretty special for if a rich guy like him can't buy it. Still don't see the fuss over this illusion box. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a box. Inspector, pardon me, sir, but I've just received word from my headquarters. His alibi checks out. That's so, then that's what it is, isn't it? Alibi, I think, in English. Alibi is German. Same spelling though. Barton, we got our man. Get all the suspects at the hotel and we'll pull this case to bed. Huh? But sir, if we know who the murderer is, shouldn't we make the arrest and be done with it? What? Barton, sometimes I think you might be the thickest Bobby I've ever met. There's no greater thrill in the life of a detective than accusing the guilty party in front of a crowd. This is the moment this whole case has been building towards. Now get everyone up in the double. Yes, sure. Alibi and alibi. Whatever. Oh, there's the scrap. Talk about a spooky place. Do you think the path beyond the gate leads to the castle, Professor? From what I can tell, yes. Gosh, anyone who would live out in the middle of a spooky forest like that must be a little batty. No wonder people think whoever's out there is a vampire. Show a little courage, my boy. Oh, what's this here? Something stuck on the fence. It's the last piece of the photograph. Now that we've recovered them all, let's see if we can piece the photograph back together. Okay, let's puzzle. No, I'm not going to hit upside down because we already know what the image is. Nope, wrong side. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, hold on. Nope, not what I meant to do. There we go. Nope. There we go. There we go. Must be here then. One's on top. These one's on top. No, don't exchange the freaking pieces. Ah, I want to turn this. There we go.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
You did it, but what on earth is this a picture of? Well, it's the seal we saw earlier. There, that's all of it. It's the illusion box. Gosh, Professor. Look, where to enter, I guess. I'd say that we see before us is the illusion box itself. Oh, look, the design on top of the box looks like same as the one in front of the fountain. Yes, I noticed the resemblance myself. What an unusual emblem. The imagery seems to resemble some sort of monster, doesn't it? Well, that seems appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, the box did kill poor Dr. Schrader after all. Well, perhaps it did, perhaps it didn't. We won't know until we have the actual item in our hands. For now, our best course of action might be to show this photo to the townsfolk and see what they say. Sounds good to me. Who knows, maybe the photo will help jog someone's memory or... What are we going to do now? The wind blew away one of the photo's pieces. This is quite unfortunate turn of events. With that piece missing, the emblem looks completely different. Less evil, more like a frog? Well, if we lose any more pieces, it won't look at anything at all. Let's pass the remaining pieces down so we don't lose any more to the wind. Paste them down, but yeah. When reconstructed, the photograph depicts the Elysian box. On the lid of the box is an ominous looking goat, which seems appropriate given the box's sinister reputation. A large ominous symbol in the shape of a goat's head decorates the top of the Elysian box. The same symbol can be spotted in the town of False Suns. What connection exists between the box and the town? Well, I'm actually kind of tempted to continue. Professor Layton, sir. Pardon, my good man, whatever is the matter? The inspector has found the person responsible for Dr. Schrader's murder. I have strict orders to round everyone up at the hotel as quick as possible. Understood, we shall head there without delay. Come, Luke, let's hurry. So yes, we're gonna do the hotel scene, and the reason is we didn't have anything exciting happen today, and we're already doing overtime, so... Actually, no. I think... we're gonna start with it tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna start with it tomorrow. I'm gonna end it here, since this is a new chapter. So, let me see who's rateable right now. I'm really tempted to continue playing, but I might just almost finish the game if I do, so I won't. So, Sapphire Knight is arting, and CD Trumpet is playing Railroader, and Subi Couture is crafting. So, Sapphire Knight is doing some IB fan art. No, just basically started. CD Trumpet is playing Railroader. And Subi Couture is doing some crafting for the cosplay. Who do we want to rate? It's your guys' choice. You're not gonna choose, okay. Hold on, is there? Oh, hold on. I see something. There's somebody we're gonna definitely rate. I missed that. I'm to be fair, as I said, I'm not 100%. So we are gonna rate Kana Carbonara. To be fair, the thing is, I haven't really restarted the... Seems like they finished whatever they were making. Blueberry banana baked oatmeal. Okay, let's rate him. But yeah, basically the thing is I didn't restart my Twitch before, and sometimes it just shows the people that have been streaming and it doesn't show other people that, you know, refresh. So when I refreshed or went back because I clicked on another person, I finally saw them. So yeah, we're gonna rate Kana Carbonara. They're a very nice job. They do cooking and baking and all that and make some amazing dishes. And it seems like they may finish their stuff now, but yeah. Either it's finished or it's right before it goes in the oven. Considering there's already a piece cut out of it, I think she finished. But we're gonna rate anyways. And then just have them be responsible for whoever's rateable next. Either way, I hope you enjoyed today. I will be back tomorrow with continuation of the story. I'm quite excited for this, so yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a good morning, noon, afternoon, even in nighttime. And yeah, have fun with the raid. Bye bye.